Anthony Curcio was sentenced to 6 years in prison after a bizarre, elaborate armored car heist in 2009. The local football hero turned desperate alcoholic and addict meticulously planned this heist over an 8-month period. Curcio examined the bank and decided the best strategy was to hire 10 day laborers off of Craigslist to wear the same outfit as him and meander in the immediate area to confuse any pursuit after the robbery. The Craigslist day laborers had no idea what was going on, as they were all essentially being framed for the robbery that just took place. Curcio's eccentric plan even involved a hand-sewn special rip-away outfit to wear until he got to a nearby creek, where he had stashed additional clothes in a hidden inner tube to float away to freedom on. Initially, the movie-like scheme seemed to work, and he got away with $400,000. Curcio even managed to take a high rollers trip to Las Vegas before police apprehended him. Unfortunately, a homeless man had found a stash of Curcio's thief gear during a dress rehearsal of the robbery. The homeless man quickly put the puzzle pieces together, which led to Curcio's rapid arrest. In 2011, 52-year-old Richard Beasley and 16-year-old Brogan Rafferty were arrested in connection with 3 murders and 1 attempted murder. Ohio authorities believe that the pair lured their victims in using Craigslist job postings that were seeking farmhands for their fictitious 688-acre cattle farm. The victims were promised room and board with the job and asked to bring all of their belongings. 3 bodies were found in the woods buried in shallow graves, after a 4th victim managed to flee the scene with a severe gunshot wound to the elbow. Police believe robbery was the motive for the killings, and say the pair was targeting single men without families. A 32-year-old man from Twin Falls, Idaho, was charged with solicitation of rape and burglary in 2012 after posting a casual encounters ad on Craigslist, seeking a man to break into his home and rape his wife. The husband exchanged emails with the alleged rapist, Michael Combs, and convinced him that his wife wanted to be forcibly raped because it was a fantasy of hers. The husband urged Combs not to stop no matter how much she resisted, and via email set up a time where his wife would be home alone while he was out of town. That weekend, Combs, the man who was planning on doing the rape, was found held at gunpoint by the wife when police arrived at the scene. This was the 2nd time in 2 days that the police were called, as the previous night, the wife had also been attacked by another man, who managed to escape, but continued to repeat that, quote, he was there for her. In the summer of 2014, a casual Craigslist hookup turned into a grisly triple homicide that killed a teen, her unborn child, and her boyfriend. Wyoming police believe that the couple was looking to connect with 31-year-old Bradley Ostrike for a threesome that took a twisted turn when Ostrike strangled 18-year-old pregnant Brooke Slocum to death and decapitated 25-year-old Charles Openear. A search of Ostrike's home revealed multiple firearms, ammunition, knives, and restraints that suggest the pregnant teen was held captive before her murder. The teen's body was found in the trunk of Ostrike's car after he died in a crash while fleeing from officers. The decapitated head belonging to the boyfriend was never located. Newlywed 19-year-old Miranda Barbour and her husband, 22-year-old Elliot Barbour, are facing the death penalty for celebrating their 3-week wedding anniversary by killing a 42-year-old man named Troy LaFerrara. Miranda originally exchanged messages with the victim on Craigslist, where she lured him into a meetup with promises of companionship. Their first and final meeting was in a shopping mall parking lot, before she suggested they take a drive. The victim was unaware that a blanket in the back seat hid Miranda's husband, Elliot Barbour, until he jumped him and wrapped a cord around LaFerrara's neck, while Miranda stabbed the victim 20 times. Miranda originally claimed she stabbed him in self-defense, before, in a strange twist of events, she admitted to not only intentionally killing LaFerrara, but also murdering over 22 people in the last 10 years, all while part of a satanic cult. Miranda claims to have bodies stashed in California, North Carolina, Texas, and Alaska. While the FBI are investigating, Miranda Barbour claims that she has no regrets about the killing and admits that if she were released, she would strike again.